do we know if this coffee machine is okay? You've been drinking coffee out of here every day? What an idiot. You cleaned it? What an idiot. Did you bring these styrofoam cups, bro? What an idiot. Do you know what my favorite thing to say is?
What an idiot!
What an idiot. I gotta say though, there really is nothing like a styrofoam cup. There ain't nothing like a styrofoam cup. Today's been a pretty busy day. By the way, what an idiot is not I'm not ripping on Greg, that's all love. It's something that we say here at the office constantly, only to each other. I think Tracy's in that mix though too. I think Tracy's in that mix. And it kind of feels good, right? You just said, what an idiot. It just feels good.
What an idiot.
It actually starts to just be therapeutic at that point.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
Feels so good, bro, to do that. I just feel like I get it out. Dude, this whole entire episode is just gonna be called What an Idiot. And all we're gonna say to each other, bro, the whole episode is what an idiot, what an idiot, what an idiot. This is something that's been coming up often, again, through comments and DMs. Tips versus sculpting. Tips versus sculpting. We know a lot of people use tips. I know you sculpt, but what are some of the advantages, disadvantages, basic difference between tips and sculpts? What's the real deal? Gregory, Salo. That didn't rhyme, dude. I tried to make it rhyme, but it's not working. What's the diff? Biff?
So, I think most people who've been following me, my education, our education for the past 20 years, they know my stance on tips.
Yep.
For me, it's like I have to size them, I have to glue them, I have to cut them, I have to blend them, and then I have to go into an application. And the problem is that all nail sizes are not created equal. Right. So there's very few, like you're always gonna run into a situation where someone's thumb is a lot larger than the actual tip, right? And then you have nail biters, and then you have people with flat nails. Like tips are designed to fit, a certain shape.
Okay,
look, I get that some people think it's faster. For me, to be able to put a form on and just go makes sense. And it's not even about the full set. You have to think about when the customer comes back.
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Exactly, I was gonna say around 3 weeks, and they wanna change out color because most of the money that a lot of nail technicians are making today is based on color acrylic application in order to rebalance, remove, and reapply. And you have to remember, it's not just one shape. If you put a tip on, you are committed to that shape.
Right.
In order for you to change the shape out, to clip a tip off is really difficult because you have plastic on the bottom that's glued onto the nail. To remove a sculptured nail, you can just clip it off and it comes off with ease. And then you can take your electric file to go all the way down. You're anchored, right? Your enhancement is anchored to the nail with a tip. It's not anchored to the nail with a sculpture. You have one solid extension that's, again, it's very easy to fill, it's very easy to rebalance. Not only that, creating custom shapes with sculpting, unlimited.
I mean, didn't you do tips, bro? Didn't you started with tips and then didn't you start with tips and then eventually come into sculpts?
When I first started, because I thought that was the easiest way to do nails.
And then I taught you, and then you were like, let me fly on my own, bro, as an eagle in the sky. Would you recommend a beginner to start in that direction? Like, okay, get your
tips on?
Yeah, get your tips on,
no.
Start, okay, straight up no, start sculpting.
Yes.
What about for like a weekend? Like if somebody wants to do a weekend look, press-ons, I mean,
yeah,
those are cool, right?
Yeah, and I mean, look,
short-term wear.
Yeah, short, and there's obviously some, like you can get it to last longer depending on how you actually secure it to the natural nail. You can get certain plastic tips to adhere to the natural nail for a couple weeks or longer.
The tips that we see a lot of, like there's a lot of nail artists that do the press-ons, they design them, like those are meant to be worn, 4 days, 5 days, and then you take them off, put them back on, right? Ultimately, sculpts are gonna be a better, longer lasting, better quality, more options nail, right? Overall.
You, as well as you, all of you guys out there, you've seen the nails that are being done on the market, right? There's all different types of, I mean, I think right now the list of different shapes, there's probably like 20 different shapes that are on the market. In order to create those shapes, it's not like you have 20 different tips.
Right.
You can create those 20 different shapes by sculpting.
That's always been our thing. I know we do sell tips, but ultimately, like for the long term, we sell a lot, but ultimately for the long term, it is about learning how to sculpt so that you do have more options.
The only reason why I try to push most people towards sculpting is because it makes improvement on application.
Of course.
Right? The more you sculpt, the better you actually get with application. So, you know, we need to focus on that. I'm going to continue to focus on that, and I'm going to end it with you are almost as cool as me.
I would like your recommendation on how I could adhere my fist to Greg's jaw a lot better on the daily, just like this. I'm gonna take, dude, you know how bad, dude, this whole thing I wanted to take, I'm not kidding you, I actually visualized while you're talking, bro, I was gonna huck my hot coffee in your freaking face, dude.
I'm like, gosh, I wish that happened. I wish that happened. I will ram you through that window.
Young Nails is committed to giving you the best nail education in the world. Check out more of our videos. Head right over here. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and do that by clicking right over here.